How stable are you? This is a question that physicists have asked atoms since the discovery of radiation and of nuclear fission and fusion, and fortunately, we have an answer. Backing up a little bit, we know that atoms are made up of protons, neutrons and electrons. As it happens, we have ways of measuring the mass of the protons, neutrons and electrons that make up an atom. Electrons weigh very little and basically account to none of the mass of the atom, so we can basically ignore them. But if you add up the mass of all of the protons and all of the neutrons within an atom, you find something interesting. And that is the mass of the protons and neutrons don't equal the mass of the atom. In fact, you'll find the atom as a whole weighs less than it should do. The combined mass of all of the protons and neutrons in the atom weigh less than the atom itself. And I cannot tell you how excited and confused I was when I first learned this. I still am. So what's going on? It's very simple. If you take that missing mass and you plug it into this little known equation, you can calculate what physicists call the binding energy of an atom. What this means is some of that mass that should be there is converted into energy, and that energy keeps that atom clumped together. If you take that binding energy and you plot it something like this, you'll find that the most stable element is here, it's iron. Everything lighter than iron and everything heavier than iron has less binding energy than iron, and that means that it will fly apart more readily than what iron will. This graph is going to come in handy a lot later when we talk about nuclear radiation and also when we talk about fission and fusion. Anyway, my 17-year-old self had his mind completely blown by that graph, as happens quite a lot when I'm learning about new physics. I think it's amazing. This has been day 2 of Nuclear Physics Week. I have got a whole week of this planned for you, so make sure you like and follow so that you don't miss any. Please do comment your questions and any topics that you want me to do a deep dive of in future. And until next time, I have been Dr. Alex Foden, the Science Wrangler, and I shall see you one of these days.